myself, not even a dime to spare. But if you really thought that I would give up, you truly are not prepared. Look at me now, shining like a star. Look at me now, I'm unstoppable. Look at me now, shining like a star. Look at me now, I'm unstoppable. Look at me now. Look at me now. The road to the top, it requires your all. Can't just sit and wait around. Gotta have the courage to believe in yourself. Then you can put on your crown.
Well, hello, here I am at Luddenham Racetrack, New South Wales. Today I've got no kids, no wife, it's just me. Actually going to be taking my car on a racetrack today just to see what it's capable of. I guess I was a little bit hesitant in doing this, put it off for a little while, but it's something that I thought, I've got to give it a go. The reason why I put it off was just because you don't get any insurance cover. Looked and searched trying to find insurance covers that'll cover you for this, but no one will cover you, which is pretty understandable, you taking your car on a racetrack. Other things are I wanted to document to see, what type of impacts this have on your car, like your tyres, your brakes, your fuel, how does it go during the day. And I guess I chose Luddenham over, say, Eastern Creek and Wakefield Park and some of the others around here, just from the fact, one, that it's closer to me, and two, just seems a little bit more open, a bit more forgiving. Being a first timer on the track, I just thought, let's just ease myself into this. So pretty excited to see what it is. The weather's supposed to be a little bit raining on in the afternoon, maybe a few showers, so I might get the best of both worlds, a little bit of sun. Sun's out now, so hopefully it stays out. But yeah, pretty excited, pretty keen, a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, but we'll see how we go.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now, shining like a star. Look at me now, I'm unstoppable. Look at me now, shining like a star. Look at me now, I'm unstoppable.
So I'm first off the rank. No one wanted to go, but here I am, I'm first. Bit anxious, my heart's pumping. Here we go. Hairpin right.
So I've just done my first lap. I was first off the rank, so it was pretty cool. So I got a clean run at it. I'm shaking, the adrenaline's pumping. A lot of fun. I don't know if I could do this the whole day, but we'll keep going. So far I'm enjoying it, but yeah, I'm shaking. I don't even tell the camera's shaking, but you know, I feel like I'm shaking. So gone and checked all the tyres, saw all the pressures, see what they're up to. The brakes were like red hot coming in. Tyres are, you can see they're already getting worn, but I'm up for new tyres anyway, so it's pretty cool. But overall, it's been a great experience so far. Everyone's pretty relaxed, pretty considerate of one another, especially out on the track. So yeah, it's really cool to see the spirit, I guess, in motorsport and racing, and everyone's the enthusiasm towards cars. So yeah, pretty awesome. I'll keep you in tune throughout the day. So yeah, we'll see what else happens.
Put on your crown. Look at me now. Shining like a star. Look at me now. I'm unstoppable. Look at me now. Shining like a star. Look at me now. I'm unstoppable. Look at me now.
Number 3.
tyres look like after 3 goes on the track. So you can see they're pretty worn, so they're pretty hard on your tyres here. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Go check out the back. So that's the back tyres. So tyres make the difference. So I have done 3 sessions. Actually came in a little bit earlier in that last session. It's actually getting fatigued, but it's been a ball. It's really great out here at Luddenham. So you're looking to test your car out, you know, leave the kids at home, leave the wife at home, get in your car and come have a day out on the track. It's really a lot of fun. It's really awesome. I actually did a 56.829 for the day. I just realised I couldn't get any more out of the car, so you know, instead of destroying the car and pushing harder, thought I'd call it a day. I've had fun. It's got it out of my system. So overall, yeah, if you're looking to come do a track day, come check out Luddenham. Yeah, and see how you go. So on that note, I'll check out. See ya. So here's a bit of a recap of what happened on the day and also how the car fared. So the car I drove is just a Volkswagen Golf R stock. The only thing I've done to it is a blow-off valve. So I'll let you know how your car may compare in comparison when I'm talking about tyres and fuel consumption. When you get into reception, they will give you a sticker. That sticker then goes on the front of your car. This just lets you know which group you're part of. So they group you as far as beginners, intermediates and advanced drivers, or people who have done track days before. So feel confident knowing that you're going to be with like-minded racing abilities, which is pretty comforting for me being a newbie. You'll also see this coloured sticker get placed up on the board so you know exactly when it's your time to go up and race. You'll also get a wristband. This band just lets you know that you're part of the track day and also which group you belong to. You'll get a lap timer with a cable tie. Just attach this to your front of your car. You will need to leave your license or some credit card as a deposit, which you'll get back at the end of the day when you return your timer. They also give you a key fob access. This just lets you go in and out of the gated area that they lock. So there are other events on the premises during the day, so they've got the go-karting there, but they do lock up the track section. So if you go down and use facilities such as toilets or grab some food, you will need your key fob to get back into the gate. Lap times can either be found on going into the room with the big screens, or you can actually download an app. This app gives you real-time lap times throughout the day and also sees how you're comparing against other cars. With the app, if you've got like a cradle or a phone mount in your car, you can mount your phone in there and actually get your real-time laps as you're doing them, which is pretty cool. Clothing. With clothing, you'll need to wear long sleeves, long pants and have enclosed shoes. You can bring your own helmet. If you want to, you can also hire a helmet, which they've got there at Luddenham. I think it's about $20 for the day. Now, fuel consumption, actually used about 16 to 18 litres per 100 kilometres. I started off with a full tank, but after the 3rd session, I was probably just over half a litre or half a tank of fuel left. Tyre pressures. So with tyre pressures, I found they jumped up from about 4 to 7 PSI. I actually started off on just running my normal road pressures, not really knowing what I was doing. But when I came back and actually measured them, I found they jumped to like 44 or 45 PSI. I actually found you could tell the difference as the tyre pressures increased. You actually lost grip. So overall, you know, before you jump on the track, adjust your tyre pressures accordingly. I actually found probably around about the 35 to 36 PI was about the sweet spot for me to use. So give you a bit of an idea of what to use when you're going out in the day. Tyre wear, I measured the outside centre and the inside of the tyre using a tyre depth gauge. I found on average I lost about 0.5 mil to 1 millimetre. On the day I was actually really worried, you know, I just looked at the tyres and they looked like they were melting from all the racing. That was only after 3 sessions. Obviously the more sessions you do, you're going to use more tyres. That's just the nature of it. So the brakes, I really didn't get an idea of how well the brakes got used. I just didn't have the equipment. I didn't really know how else to measure it. I did notice, however, that brakes would get spongy when I was on the track. This is probably more due to heat than anything else, but would have been nice to see, but unfortunately I couldn't get those details. Other things worth mentioning is that there is a lot of waiting around in between your sessions. So I think on the day we had about 8 groups. They did say they would try to get 6 to 8 sessions during that track day. There is seating available, like spectator seating, but it's really out in the open and exposed to the elements. So if you want to sit under the shade and sit next to your car, make sure you bring a chair. Other thing is, don't forget to bring a tyre gauge monitor, or pressure monitor, just so you can see what your tyre pressures are. Allows you to also adjust those pressures throughout the day as you see fit. And another thing, but not really necessary, is you could bring a tyre compressor, just that once you finish, you can bring your tyres back up to normal road pressures at the end of the day. There are petrol stations nearby, so worst case is you can just jump by to the nearest petrol station and fill some air back up. So yeah, I hope you found this video informative and give you a bit more information as to what a track day is like. If you have found it informative, I'd love you to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So yeah, thanks for watching.